Oh my gosh, we're playing Dark Souls again, except this time it's on the Pyromancer into New Game Plus, and we're gonna max the character out. Maybe. I don't know. We're just gonna go through as quickly as we can. I don't really plan on doing anything crazy, so... Okay, that was the character. I was like, I don't remember any of these things. Alright, so... That was a pretty good clear we did. This is actually like months later, so I haven't played in a while. Alright, I'm so used to playing Diablo 2. I just started my Diablo 2 playthrough for the year. So what are we gonna do? I did actually double check. I actually did something for once. Oh my god. I went on and I checked. It's 45 decks for a max casting speed. Which we're at 22. We are nowhere near that. So, kind of a problem, but it's what we're gonna level up towards. So yeah. I love playing New Game Plus. This is just this is gonna be a pretty short series because there's not really a whole hell of a lot to do, if you're playing New Game Plus. Except... Yeah, very dramatic. So if you don't know, you can do that. You can kill the Asylum Demon before you're supposed to kill it. It doesn't actually give you the key. You still have to go through the tutorial area. And that was without Power Within, by the way. So whenever I'm like, oh, Black Flame is extremely damaging, I'm actually pretty damn serious. I'd love to see if we can get at least some hexes, like Dark Orb. Maybe. I guess we'll go with getting our, we'll try and get our, like, casting frames after we get Dark Orb, I guess. That might be the next plan. I'll have to double check in a minute. So, yeah, even though you kill the demon, you actually have to still get the key, but this time you get it from Oscar the Grouch over here. It's pretty amazing that you can cheese the game. And you know what? We'll also do 4 Kings right off the bat, because someone's probably like, oh wow, let me have another Pyro Flame. Why not? That's our New Game Plus measure. Even though I'm not going to carry this character into further New Game Plus cycles, I'm just... Like I always say, after +4, it stops really getting hard, and it sort of just feels tedious. But it's still doable. I've done many New Game Plus 6 runs on my own free time. It's not that exciting, honestly. So, actually, let's go to see what we can get from Dom Hall. I don't even think he spawns yet. I don't think he's active until certain points, but we'll check. I don't remember. So, let's see. What do we need to get Dark Orb? 16 int? Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with 16 int. Okay, I can't deal with 16 int just yet. That's besides the point. Is Dom Hall over there? No, he's not over there yet. I don't ever remember when he spawns. So, you know, someone's like, oh, it's the Lord of Gwen, you can give it to Frampt for extra souls. Well, I just did. What are you going to do about it, right? So we're going to start bumping up into int. And... still have my fucking handy-dandy axe. How much is... I know this is unprofessional, but I want to... How much is it for Dark Silver Tracer? Sorry. For Gold Tracer. I should really get this shit out of my inventory. It's really becoming a problem. Where's my Gold Tracer? This isn't fair. I want to... Gold Tracer, by the way, is the most broken weapon in probably the entire game. I'm not kidding. Why can't I... Oh, I have it on numlock. That's why I'm like, I know what I did wrong. They know what they did. So... I keep passing it. God damn it. Give me my Gold Tracer. Where are you at? What is it? Tell me. 25 decks? God damn it, I only need 3 points. That's fine. I'll put all this crap away later. As in later, I mean probably not ever. But we're gonna do 4 kings first, because why not? I mean, I could get the points from other things, but, you know, why not? Let's go hell for leather and try and kill 4 kings as soon as humanly possible. Because, you know, this is actually how I think most people probably find out about Koth without looking on the internet. I don't think they're weak to dark, but fuck it, dude. Black Flame is so overpowered in this game. That and Dark Orb. Oh, I can't do what I can do in Dark Souls 2. So if you do this in Dark Souls 2, your character just spazzes the fuck out, and it's really entertaining. So we can kill Quelaag with Black Flame, I think, because it's occult damage. So I'm not really worried about fighting her. Yeah! There we go. Do I really want to do this right now? Not really. And will I make a PvP character with this character? I don't know. I really don't play PvP anymore, as a rule of thumb, because everyone that's doing it's probably a hacker. And I just don't really care that much. So, yeah. This is a few months later. I just started doing and uploading the, excuse me, the Diablo 2 playthrough for the year. I think as of now, episode 1 is on YouTube. I have the other episodes somewhat finished, so I'm just like, alright, let's get more stuff going. Now that I can actually focus and shit, it's great. I don't want to waste Black Flame on this. I love how that actually worked. I just said it, and it was like, okay, I won't let you. That's fine. Don't need to worry about it. They know what they did. Alright, so let's actually just use... Great Combustion, I guess, to get through this. You see, I could just buy a bow. I know I always say this. You could just buy a bow and do it right here. But it's been many moons since I've rocked and or rolled, so... Oh no. Oh no, Yoko, oh no! Oh god, I completely forgot how much damage these things do in New Game Plus. I'm probably gonna get killed, so... Let's go over here, just to be safe. I'm trying real hard. Absolutely, really hard. I'm gonna have to restock my charges. I don't want to try and fight them with this low of spell cast. You can definitely... Oh wait, no one likes Ghost. Well, I do. I haven't heard their newer music, but I like Ghost. Alright. I think it was AJ from House of Mask was like, there used to be a fucking, what was it he called them? Sophisticated band? And I'm just like, dude, their music is like, in the early days was 100% like, generic satanic music. It's still good music, but it's like, I remember early on in Tobias Forge's career, they asked him if, hey! What the fuck, guy? Give me the... Alright, you know what? I don't need to take that shit from you. Sigh! Yeah, give me the key, okay? I'm not playing around right now. I don't need to be dealing with racist people, alright? Thanks. But he was like, oh, we're like Bathory. We're death metal. And I'm like, you are not death metal. I think he called them black metal or something. I'm like, you are not black metal. Ghost is not black metal. It's not even close. You see, I can look past and separate artist from art. I think Tobias Forge is a wonderful musician. I don't really care for him as a person. I think he's kind of arrogant. But he created one of the most successful mainstream satanic rock bands on the planet. You can't complain, you know, at that point. It's like, it's not the worst thing you could do. I say nervously, it's not the worst thing you can do. Alright, so we're going to go back to the bonfire, and we'll try and do 4 kings in one go. I always say this, you can... Alright, how much do I need to level? Is it 40k? That's 50, my mistake. So you need to learn how to actually fight Four Kings. I don't have the Covenant of Otorius, so I need to get that first. That's a good thing I was thinking. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, don't I need something? Yeah, you probably need that, Seth. You probably need that. But anyways, yeah, I remember in the early days, I heard Ghost a little later than most people did. I think I listened to Ghost around 2017. They're a good band. I think their early work is really good. I don't have a problem with Meloria. I don't have a problem with Popestar. I don't have a problem with any of that. It's all good music. There's not much to complain about. It's pretty, like, just solid music from a musician standpoint for myself. But, you know, if you ever want to say, what does Ghost really excel at, other than being shock rock, go listen to Miasma, and you'll thank me later. Go look at Miasma by Ghost or Cirrus. Those are two of their best songs. C-I-R-C-I-E. Or C-I-R-I-C-E. Those are absolutely fantastic songs, just on their own merit. Favorite Ghost song? From the Pinnacle to the Pit. I think that's probably my favorite. Because it just has such a badass progression. Dun 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 dun. That and Year Zero are probably my favorites. I really like Cirrus. It's a little bit overplayed, probably. Miasma is probably another one of my big favorites. Life Eternal. Square Hammer was the song that suckered me into it, probably the most. I think that's a lot of people's. I don't think Rats is bad. I think Rats is a good single. I really love, I haven't listened to the album in like a year, but it's the ending track to their second album. I don't say it, I know what it is, okay? I've listened to this album like a million times. I like how I'm like, I'm gonna go kill Four Kings and we're just gonna do fucking Pendleskin. Pendleskin, goddammit, Pinwheel. But yeah, it's like the ending track. It's not Year Zero. That's not even the same song. I know how the song. Oh, Monstrance Clock. That's what it is. Monstrance Clock is fucking awesome. To the sound of the Monstrance Clock, this clan dissembled flock. It's fucking awesome. That song is so good. If you ever want to see a band that absolutely kicks ass live and still sounds just like their albums, Ghost is actually probably one of the few I can think of. You know, that's what I mean. It's like, I can always highly recommend Ghost to people. I don't think Ghost has ever let me down as a fan. I think, while I do agree with AJ on this regard, I do kind of miss the goth shock rock elements of their first two albums. I absolutely love Popestar, Meloria, and their singles on, sorry, not their singles, but their cover albums are also really fucking good. Their cover of, what's it called? I'm trying to think and play Dark Souls at the same time. 800 and fucking look at that. Oh god, this is New Game Plus. I can actually die here. Like, their cover of Missionary Man is just fun. Occult Damage probably doesn't do that much to Pinwheel, I would have to imagine. But, you know, ooh, what mask do we get? Mask of the Father is the best mask in the game. Their cover of Missionary Man is just really fun. I want to get fucking Gold Tracer, actually. I really want it. Missionary Man's really good. Their cover of I Believe is really good. I think their cover of If You Have Ghosts is one of their best covers of all time. What else? I haven't listened to some of their newer work. Anything after Popestar, I haven't heard. but I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just I haven't had like a lot of time to listen to a lot of music lately. But yeah, I fucking love Ghost. Ghost is great. My favorite bass line of theirs is From the Pinnacle to the Pit, or probably the intro track to their first album. You can be like, oh, it's not that complicated. It's like, fuck you, dude. As a bassist, you can play the most complicated bullshit on the planet, but if it doesn't have a catchy melody, no one gives a shit that you're hitting 500 notes a second. I'm guilty of it as a musician and a bassist, but Ghost has some of the most catchy bass lines of all time. I love the bass line in Missionary Man because it's really just solid. It really gets going in there. It's a really good track. There's very few things I don't like about Ghost, and their stage performances are actually really impressive too. They're kind of like Batushka. You can't really see them in like a sunlight environment. It doesn't really capture the vibe. I've seen the first time I saw Batushka live, I watched Hellfest 2016, and it was daytime, I'm pretty sure. It does kind of spoil the whole dark orthodoxy bastardization theme, but it's still pretty good. Absolutely love Batushka. I haven't looked up to date with them in a while either. I've mentioned before, and if you've watched any of my long-term reviews, you probably know that I absolutely love Batushka. They're probably my favorite black metal band, because they're the black metal band that got me into the genre. I feel like a lot of us have a band like that for genres of music, you know? Like, for me, for black metal, it's Batushka. But my actual favorite black metal band is Enslaved. I mean, come on, man. You can't fucking beat Frost, okay? That's one of the best fucking albums. You don't even have to like black metal to understand why that's a good fucking album. Like, Loki, the fucking, like... Oh my god. Loki is such a fucking way to start off an album. You know, but I say Enslaved is really good because you can listen to it and understand it and be like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I can see why people like this genre. Close second, early Bathory. You see, I don't mind that Bathory became Viking metal. I kind of find Viking metal cringe, if I'm honest, because it's not the genre's fault, it's the people's fault. Like, oh, I listen to Viking metal, oh, pirate metal. And I'm like, cool, it's fucking bullshit. It may sound cool, but it's a gimmick, and it wears off really quickly with me as a musician. Granted, Pathway is probably my second favorite after Enslaved. And Pathway, actually, I'm pretty sure it's just Path. It's just dodgy translation. Path's whole gimmick was the fact that they had a fucking accordion, and it shows up on their first album, or their first main LP. Their first album is actually War From Within. It's like a 4 or 5 song LP. It's really fucking good. And it doesn't even have lyrics, I don't think. I think it uses a sample from like a TV show or something. I can't remember. But yeah, their first album, War From Within, is really good. I think it's 100% instrumental, actually. Yeah. I think the final track has like a tiny bit of a sample in it, like with a piano key. I like how you guys probably thought, oh, fucking Seth really does know his music. It's almost like I like music more than video games. But yeah, their first... Oh no, that wasn't their first. War From Within was really slow DSBM. And then their second album, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Krezhny something, I don't know. It's in Russian. And it's like 100% instrumental. And then their first album, I think it's just called Along Came a Storm? No, hang on. You know what? I can do this right now. You can't hear me. I'm opening up my phone. I'm not going to play it because I'm pretty sure it's copywritten. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, why am I doing album? Go by artist here. Alright, Batushka. I love how the very first thing on my artist is Batushka, because I actually have CDs. Pathway, that's the name of the band. So their first album is in 2015, is War From Within. It's actually one song, which is the title track. And then Under the Wing of Death came out in 2016. It's a 4-track instrumental. And then you have Death Songs, which is Pesny Smerty. which came out in 2018, which, if you look up atmospheric black metal, you'll see it. It's a fucking... looks like the Grim Reaper holding an accordion. Yeah, their whole gimmick is accordion, but it works because they use traditional folk singing in their... They have a really good female clean singer in that. She does some stuff every now and then to do harmonies. And it works. It just kind of works, you know? It's not... oh, it's accordion black metal. It's like, no, it's more traditional folk black metal, I guess, if you really want to get technical about it. Okay, if you really want me to get technical, all right, call me Mr. Technic Man, because I like to play with tech decks because I'm 5 years old. Holy fuck, this does hardly any damage to him, and he's gonna fucking mash me. I need to get the fuck away from him before he does something bad. Let's not do that again. But yeah, they're not a gimmick band because their music's genuinely good. It's a mixture between, and I hate to say this, it's a mixture between post and modern and actual black metal, like traditional black metal. You have some Bathory vibe in there. I think everyone knows this if they've ever listened to anything like this. I'm gonna buy these things. Hang on a second. My audio channels feel fucky. That's better. Don't get attached to Andre, because I'm not going to let him live very long. I'm sorry, guys. I love Andre too, but I really want to get my next stuff. Yeah, you can't fucking do shit without your balls! Give me that. Yeah, take your little fucking tiny hammer too. How does that make you feel? You emasculated yet? Good. Absolutely love, one more. Are you fucking kidding me? One more. I think if we kill gargoyles, we should be fine. I could kill Sif, but I don't know. Do I want to? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna stop this video after 4 kings and Sif. We'll kill gargoyles. No. We're not. Actually, no, we'll open up the shortcut, but we'll kill gargoyles later. Go away! Leave me alone! I don't need your shit. Blackfoot. Blackfoot. That means New Game Plus, bitches. Oh yeah, we're in New Game Plus, aren't we? You see, I can use my brain. I really can. We're not fighting Capra Demon, by the way. I'm not fucking bothering going down there. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. God, it feels good. God damn, it feels good to be a gangsta. Using broken-ass, punk-ass, cocksucking pranksta shit. God damn, it feels good to be a gangsta. Alright. That's one of my favorite rap songs, if you're ever curious. I'm not even making that up. I'm being dead serious. But no, I think Pathway is my second favorite. Batushka is the Andre stays dead. That makes me feel kind of bad. I don't like this game. It's too depressing. Let's get our hand axe out. Actually, what am I worried about? I'm gonna go hit a bonfire up in 2 seconds. But no, I always say I like Ghost because their gimmick is obviously that they're a satanic band, but their music is fucking incredible. I don't think you even have to care about that aspect to even enjoy their music. You can probably show someone, hang on a second. I'll look at it when I get to the next bonfire, because I can't ever remember the name of this album, and I just have my iPod open. Well, you know what I mean. I have my phone open. I use an iPhone. Don't be a hater. I've used iPhones for fucking ever. Can you blame me? I love iPhones. They're great. They work kind of 3/4 of the time. It's because it's easy to manage all my music. That's the only reason, because I've used Apple products only specifically for music, and that's just because what kind of fucking hate-filled person uses a Zune back in the day? Am I right, guys? Even though they had 3 times the storage. Ew, you're using a Zune? Your parents must really hate you. Not really. Zunes actually were probably objectively better than Apple products. I completely forgot to look it up. Shit. Well, we'll look it up in a minute. We'll kill Puppy Sif, and then we're gonna do it. Leave me alone, you fucking mace man. Yeah, go away, Malakili. I don't fucking care. Hey, Elvira, Mistress of the Night. What do I say? Yeah, sure, here, I'll talk to you and make your men leave me alone. I'm not going to join that covenant either. If anything, I should probably join Dark Stalkers, because if I do want to do PvP, God forbid, with this character, I mean, I could do PvP. If you guys really want me to do PvP, I can do it. I don't really want to, but I can. So, oh, I forgot I have a Firekeeper soul. Fucking A, I'm just all over the place. Okay, let's, while this door is opening, let me look up and see what this damn, what is this album called before I forget about it. I don't think the enemies are gonna go in here, so I have plenty of time. Shut up. What was I gonna say? Oh, Ghost, that's right. So, Enfestisumam is a really good album. Meloria was the fucking single. No, that was after Infestisumam. Yeah. Prequel, that's what it was. Prequel was the album that had rats, and I really love that album. It's super fucking good. I'm not trying to put, you know, words in your mouth and you should listen to the same things I do, but if you guys ever want musical suggestions, I am more than happy to help. Holy fuck! Don't do that shit. Okay, that was really scary. I think I took counter damage. Not entirely sure. Oh, fucking hell. Come on. I'm sure that this is not the most efficient way of fighting Sif. I could probably have used a better spell, but I don't really care. See, this is how I love New Game Plus. I'm doing endgame bosses in like the first 3 seconds of the game. But you could technically do this first thing in the game. It's not a great idea, but you can do it. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, that's fine. I wasn't. Okay, he takes way more fire damage. That's fine. Alright, good. We got the thing. We happy. Good. All I really want to do is be able to use Gold Tracer, if I'm honest. Okay, 120,000 souls. Now, before I completely cock up my stats, I want to double check. Why can't I remember how to do this? It's whatever. We'll just do it. One more point in the dex, and we'll just equip it because I know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 25. Is it? Is it really? I just don't remember the key and I don't care enough. I need to get this shit sorted, don't I? Probably, but that's besides the point. Why can't I read? There we go. Gold Tracer. Cool. Now we're officially busted. Let's go ahead and get that 16 in. I don't think I have enough souls to do that. We'll just go ahead and go... Oh, I can't warp yet! Shit! I completely blanked it. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just go do 4 Kings. And then we'll do the Bells of Awakening and other bullshit later. We'll end the next episode after ONS. So, but yeah, man, I don't know. Ghost is a really good band. If you guys ever are like, what's a band I should listen to that I might like? You can always do the same for me. I'm very open to almost all musical suggestions. I just really don't like modern rap. I tried listening to a few songs from, like, current Psychopathic records. I think I listened to Hex with 3 X's. I listened to, like, 2 or 3 of his songs, and I was like, I don't really like this. And then I tried listening to Ouija Mac, because one of my coworkers was like, you might really like him. I listened to, like, 2 of his songs, and I was like, I don't really like this. Like, I don't like rap that's just like, I'm gonna do all the lyrics really quickly because I can do all the things that you can do. I can make it. Like, this doesn't fucking mean anything. This is bullshit. I don't care. It's not impressive. Like, I just don't find that cool or impressive. It's just noise, and it doesn't mean anything. You cannot convince me. Okay, this is coming from someone who's listened to a shitload of rap. I know I'm as white as the driven snow, but do not underestimate how much gangster rap I've listened to in my career as a musician, okay? I've listened to a shitload of it. I'm talking from NWA to the Beastie Boys, which is not gangster rap, that's just whiny white boy rap, to Eminem, to ICP, to Esham, to fucking, like, Bizarre, to fucking, like, D12, okay? I've listened to all that shit. 50 Cent, Snoop Lion. I just want to say that to make myself feel old. I've listened to all that shit, okay? I know what good rap actually sounds like, okay? You know, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh yeah, I like the NWA. I can't say the name of the band or I'll get in trouble and never be a politician. No, I just think their music's good. Fucking, you want to know what one of my favorite artists of all time is? Is fucking Body Count. Not just because they made the song Cop Killer, because their fucking music's great. I love Onyx, okay? Black Vagina Finda. You gonna tell me I'm wrong for liking a song like that because I'm white? Well, fuck you. Music has no limits. I don't know why I'm getting so aggressive about this. Do I have more than one? No, I need more. But fucking... I love early... I like rap up to like 2000. Maybe 2005. Everything else after that just kind of sucks shit. I'm sorry. It doesn't all suck shit, I know that. You gotta look for it, but when the general consensus of modern day rap is just weed, motherfuckers, I got guns, you know, it's like, this is just boring. It's just not that good. I kind of like the direction Twisted took on later on. I don't mind their newer music, it's not really my cup of tea. I think the music video for BMA came out recently. I watched that, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. It's because it's more metal inflection, and I think Monoxide's always been a really... It's funny, because it used to be that, fucking Jamie used to be, like, in my opinion, in the early days of Twisted, probably all the way up until, like, I don't know when. Probably the last album I listened to them ages ago, when it came out, was, Homicidal and Heartbroken, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of just falling off on interest, you know? I think that Man's Myth Volume 1 is their best album of all time, and you can fucking fight me if you don't believe that. I don't give a shit what they have against each other with ICP, you know, I don't really fucking care, because that doesn't affect me personally. That's between... I mean, I'm sure there's more moving parts than what's going on. You know, I know the whole shit about they signed that one guy that dated Jay's niece, and then they made their own label. I don't fucking care. That's all their own problem, but their music is fine. Man's Myth Volume 1, though, you can't fucking beat that. That's one of their best albums they've ever made, because it had less influence from ICP. Like, because at the time, they were pretty much in, like, every song they made ever. It was more... You know, it was more personally them. And it was just fucking awesome. Like, it is one of their best albums they've ever made. I'd say it's one of the best rap albums ever made. If I'm not mistaken, it also has one of my favorites of all time on it, which is, oh, what's it called? It's the one about your house being haunted. It's fucking awesome. That's called kinetic energy, where there's a will to survive, there's a will to be. And every entity lives here now, more pissed on how things turned out. You see, that's how, like, rap should sound to me, because I'm old. But it's true. Like, it's a fucking fantastic album. It's got metal inflection. I didn't like Volume 2 as much, if I'm honest. I still think it's a great album, but it's more metal covers of songs they already did. Like, I listened to their recent cover of Rock the Dead that just came out this week, I think, and I was like, yeah, it's still a good song, but their energy is just kind of not there, because when they made fucking Most Tasteless, they were, like, brand new, like, on the scene, you know, and no one really knew what to do with them, and that's why Jay and Shaggy were like, oh, let's fucking bring them everywhere so everyone gets exposed to them. And I know they didn't want to play Woodstock for whatever reason. They were actually invited to go on tour with them at Woodstock when ICP played in 1999. You see, this is like, you're probably like, oh, you only like shitty white boy rap. It's like, no, I like rap that actually just sounds good and has a good message. I think that's the most important thing ever. There's only a certain point where I'm just like, cool, it's just a song about weed or weird sex. Like, That only... I'm gonna die. I could feel it. No? Wow. It's fucking lucky, dude. Like... It's like, cool, it's a song about weed. Like, I listened to Smoke Train, and I was like, this is just a song about weed. This is like 800 billion rap songs about weed on the market. Told you this really isn't a problem in New Game Plus. You don't need stone armor. Hey, look at this goofy fucker. Hey, guy. What's going on? Fun fact, this is the only bonfire you can warp from in, without having to have it. Yeah, sure. I'll talk to you. You seem like a reasonable fellow. I just want to enter the Covenant, man. Thanks. Give me the fucking jams. What do you get? Oh yeah, it's Dark Hand. Yeah, you can fist people with it. It's pretty fucking cool. We want Dark Orbs. We need 16... Not Resistance. Oh, look at that shit. Right on the money. Fucking... Sex, drugs, money, and murder should be the last thing you ever heard of. Be the last. I love sex, drugs, money, and murder. I know a lot of old fucking 2000s era rap, trust me. So this is Dark Orb. This is really fucking good, by the way. Because it's a cult damage you can just fucking throw at shit. And it's gonna break the game. Do I need to tell you anything else other than it breaks the game? Do I have any more? I kind of want to keep that on there. Need anything else, really? Is Dark Bead's a spell? It requires a catalyst. Am I right? Hang on a second. This requires a catalyst. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a catalyst spell. I was like, I can use it if I was using something that used a catalyst. We'll just use Great Fireball. It's pretty great. This is realistically all we need to beat the game. It's pretty fucking unbelievable. And we'll go to Perish, and yeah. But yeah, it's weird. I know a hell of a lot about bands I actually really enjoy or that have changed my life. I love ICP. I don't fucking care what anyone says. They've always been a good band. It's sad that people finally, after like, gee, I don't know, 20 plus years, finally acknowledge that they've always been a pretty damn good band with an at least half decent message. You cannot judge a band solely on its fan base unless it's Nickelback, and then it's absolutely fine. Because all Nickelback fans are the most insecure people I've ever met. I've never met a non-insecure Nickelback fan. I'm dead serious. They always are so fucking defensive that they like Nickelback. Like, yeah, I like it, what about it? It's like, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna... I don't care what you like, dude. It's fucking, I like them. What's the problem? It's like, their music's kind of bad. No, they're fucking not. They made songs about, like, dead guy. Let's go human. And actually kindle this bonfire. No, we should go see how much humanity I actually have. So I have 3 soft. Let's get rid of that. I was like, what the hell is that sound? I thought it was a fucking... Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go... I can't go there. I can. I have enough, I think. Well, let me double check. So, 10, 29, 32. I have enough humanity. Hang on a second. Let's go actually do that. I didn't think I had enough to do this. It's burning time. I'm sorry, but we'll do it in a minute. We'll end the video in a second. You just fucking hold on. What is up with my side? That's just how the outfit looks? Okay. It's weird. I ain't judging. I don't need this transient curse. Get this shit off my fucking bar. But yeah, I don't know why okay, I get it. Let's take the idea of ICP and take the clown aspect out of it if that really bothers you so much, and just look at them from a musical standpoint. That's fucking unreal, the amount of shit that they've done. Their marketing is fucking unreal. Their touring cycle is unreal. Their dedication to their fans is unfucking real. You know, I don't believe they have as much money as people probably assume they do. because they put it all back into their shows, because they're like, dude, fucking each venue you go to should be a unique thing. And, like, it's kind of depressing, like, that they genuinely didn't get half the props they deserve till, like, now. But, you know, I think that's the important thing, is they've always been an underground band. Initially, they've always been underground. That's kind of like why I'm like, you know, I don't really listen to mainstream music, because I don't listen to the radio, I don't listen to, like, YouTube's. Listen to these diverse and creative creators on YouTube Music. Fuck these people. Let me listen to shit that I like, that I found. I wouldn't know what the fuck Batushka was if I never found an underground metal fucking concert, like, you know what I mean? So it's like when people are like, oh, they're gimmicky. It's like they've never, well, they started off pretty mellow, but, you know, I'm gonna be real. Carnival of Carnage and Ringmaster, not really my cup of tea musically. It's fine. You get to hear Kid Rock drop the N-bomb on, I think it's Taste, is it? I can't remember. I fucking hate Kid Rock, but it's really funny because they used to actually like each other kind of in the early days, and then they just sort of fucking hate each other nowadays. But, you know, I think it's fair to hate Kid Rock. No one gives a shit about him. He's just a fucking idiot. Well, this isn't about politics, this is about just common sense. Kid Rock's pretty fucking brain dead. And he's, like, genuine white trash. As someone who grew up around white trash, I can confirm he is genuine white trash. With money. That's the worst part. He's white trash with dollars. That's the scariest shit you can give those kinds of people. But, I don't care if you like Kid Rock, by the way. I think he's had a pretty transformative music career. Like, in the early days, he was, like, an underground Detroit rapper, or whatever, you know? That's kind of weird to think about. But then he kind of mellowed out, and then he became a country pop star, and then then he became ultra trashy nu metal white trash, and then he became popish country, and then he became, like, full-blown country. It's fucking weird. I can't complain if a musician changes their genre. I mean, you're more than allowed to do that. I don't see why people get so upset about it. Oh yeah, look at that shit. Give me the thing. This is the nicest thing ever. Look at that. Just donate 30. Remastered shitty. Yeah. You know how long this would take me in the old days? Like fucking 8 hours. Okay, it takes like 15 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating. It takes at least 15 minutes to do that in old Dark Souls, so quit your bitching. Okay? Go fishing. I don't know. I don't care if musicians change their thing. It's their entire business. It's not my problem. Alright, that's about enough of that. We're gonna go do... Oh yeah, I was gonna kindle this bonfire, initially. I like how this whole thing started of how much humanity do I have on hand, and then I learned the hard way. So, yeah! Isn't it wonderful? Isn't that magical? So, that's still not enough? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh well. I'll see you guys in the next one.